Hey everyone, welcome back to a very special BC Dubs video today. You can tell by the two window albums in the window that today is going to be a music video. First one to correctly comment on what both of those albums are, I will pin your comment up top. Wow, we did it. We have hit 100 subscribers. Thank you all who have subscribed to the channel and liked my videos and shared my videos. It is not, for me, it hasn't been an easy thing to do. And to get to 100 subscribers, and we have finally done it, thanks to this community, mostly of music lovers. I do college football content as well, and some Pokemon card content with Camden, my son, who is the C in the BC Dubs. But I have been hinting through some shorts and in a couple other previous videos that when we get to 100 subscribers, we were going to do something special, and we certainly are. If you like vintage vinyl music videos or rock and roll vinyl music videos or music videos in general, please smash that like button. Let's get to 200. I know we can do it. Comment down below, what are some accomplishments that you guys have had this year as we're embarking on a new year. Today is New Year's Eve, and what a better fitting occasion to do this 100 subscriber video. I cannot thank you folks enough. Here it is time. So without further ado, let's get into this very special video that I promised to bring you folks. And this one cost me a little bit of money, but we're gonna get right into it. Today, we're gonna look at some box sets of my favorite band, Metallica. I felt fitting to talk about Metallica on my music videos as my 100 subscriber benchmark has been cleared. Hey, they're my favorite band. Hate it or not, Metallica is my favorite band, and I cannot wait to bring you guys what is in this box. So without further ado, we're going to get right into unboxing this bad boy right here. So I know you guys can't see it. It's sitting in my lap. We're going to dig this out here. Take it out of the box. Set this down. Folks, this is the Ride the Lightning Deluxe Ultimate Box Set by Metallica. This is number 26,000 out of 30,000. They made 30,000 of these. Some of you folks that watch my channel may be familiar with these, and we're going to get right into unboxing this one right here. We're also going to take a look at the And Justice for All one that I have. This is a monster box set. This one will run you about $350 to $400 new. And we're going to get into, let me get this one. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me set, good Lord, that thing's heavy. We're going to set this to the side. We're also going to get into this one, which is the Black Album one, which they made more of these. This is number 21,639 out of 53,000. They made 53,000 of these, and we're going to get right into these. These box sets are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. I am missing Kill 'Em All, which I will get this year, and unfortunately, I'm missing Master of Puppets. They made one for for Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All, and the Black Album. They made these Ultimate Deluxe box sets for all 5 of their first 5 original albums. I have heard that they're also going to do one for Load and one for Reload. We'll have to wait and see on that. But unfortunately for me, for whatever reason, the Injustice for All, or not the Injustice for All, I'm sorry, the Master of Puppets box set is around $1,200. I have no idea why that particular box set is so expensive, but it is. And on the secondary market, it's around $1,200. When it first came out, I think it was like $275. Metallica had it for on the website. That one may be out of reach. So if anybody out there knows where I can get a hold of even a used Master of Puppets box set so I can complete this collection, please let me know down in the comments below. I'll be willing to pay $300 to $350 for that. But please keep me in mind if you guys come across one of those. But without further ado, let's get right into the Ride the Lightning Ultimate box set right here. And let's see what we got. Let me see if I can bring this down a little bit. Yeah. See what we got in here. We have the sheet that just kind of shows everything that came in the box set. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me bring this up just a little bit. This came in here. It shows you everything that comes with it. No need to look at that because we're going to look at that on our own. I'm so excited about this. This is my third one of these box sets. I'm so excited. This is the book. Each one of these comes with a book. This is the Ride the Lightning book. And these are all very well done. They're worth the money. I mean, I know people think that maybe they're price gouging. There's the guys there on these box sets, but they're not, and you'll see why in a minute. Just full of stuff that you don't normally get to see from Metallica. They really took their time and went through all of these methodically and really took their time for what they think their fans would want to have in these box sets. This page here, these are like polls, I guess back in the 80s in the newspapers, they would do polls or in magazines of what the best drummer, metal drummer, or rock drummer is, singer, guitar player. And Metallica is just littered. Best singer, there's James Hetfield there. Everywhere you see a red X, it's just littered with it. Metallica was on their transcendent ride to fame. Even they didn't even know it yet. And you know, the thing about this album, it's my favorite Metallica album, Ride the Lightning, by far. It was recorded in Copenhagen, Denmark by Flemming Rasmussen. As many of you know, it was very cold. They recorded this in about a month and a half up there. They basically lived at Flemming's house and recorded, there. And they were fed by Flemming's wife there. And just a great, great story of a band that's struggling, trying to make it at the time, coming off of the success of Kill 'Em All, and to go right into Ride the Lightning, which was just a epic leap from Kill 'Em All. But this is the book here. There's the guys, Cliff, Kurt, Lars, and James. You get a book with every box set. You get a copy of Ride the Lightning, their album. It's nothing special about it, really. It's just a copy of Ride the Lightning with the original, a reprint, not the original, a reprint of the lyric sheet, I should say. Metallica, Ride the Lightning on black vinyl from Blacken Recordings with the blue Metallica print. I don't know if you can see it there. So you get that, which I've got like 5 copies of Ride the Lightning now. You do get the remake of the single picture disc from Creeping Death, which is so cool. So some of us that can't afford an original one of these, you get one here, and it's got Creeping Death, Am I Evil, and Blitzkrieg on it, which is super cool. You get a live album of Live at the Hollywood Palladium, Los Angeles, California, March 10th, 1985. It's a live record. Right here. Is it 2 albums? Yeah, it's a double live album. And let's check the track listings on this. We have Ecstasy of Gold, Fight Fire, Wood Fire, Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, From the Beltos, No Remorse, Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, Creeping Death, Am I Evil, Motor Breath is on here, which is cool. You also get some digital download cards. You get some reprints of some cool posters. This is Camel Cigarettes presents Metallica with special guest Tank, man. Yeah, a Tank. So you get one of those. You get 3 total posters in all. This is another version of the Tank poster, just with different fonts, which is cool. Excuse me, I have a cold. And then you get this one, which is them with Venom. So 3 of their, the marquee posters here back when they were young and starting out and full of piss and vinegar. You get a Ride the Lightning live at Lyceum Theater CD with Phantom Lord, the 4 Horsemen, For Whom the Bell Tolls, the Call of Cthulhu, Seek and Destroy. So the Call of Cthulhu Live, check that out. Whiplash, Creeping Death, Guitar Solo, and Metal Militia. So you get that CD. You get Live at Castle Donington CD, which has Creeping Death, Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, and Whiplash and Motor Breath. You get Live at the Kabuki Theater, San Francisco, California, from 1985. With Fight Fire, Wood Fire, Ride the Lightning, Phantom Lord, The Four Horsemen, For Whom the Bell Tolls, No Remorse, Fade to Black, Am I Evil, and Motor Breath on that. Live at Metal Hammer Festival, Live at Day on the Green, which has interviews, has Lars' first television interview on here, MTV News interview with Lars and James, Creeping Death, Ride the Lightning, and For Whom the Bell Tolls was the Live at the Day on the Green. And then, of course, that's that epic video where you see Cliff Burton playing there. Super cool. And this is a DVD. So you get to see that on DVD. CD of interviews, just miscellaneous interviews. We have the Cleveland Radio interview, Metal Forces Magazine interviews Lars, Metal Madness interview with Lars. So just some old early interviews. Of course, you get the Ride the Lightning CD. And you get the demos and rough mixes from Lars's Vault. Which Dave Mustaine got a lot of credit on some of these rough mixes and demos. I'd have to go back and look at the CD and see if his name transferred onto some of the writing credits on the regular CDs, or if they changed so much of the rough mixes and demos that he didn't get a writing credit on some songs. I have to go back and look at that. It's something interesting to think about. And then here, which you'll see in my other box sets, they changed this. This is a lyric sheet where James had wrote down his lyrics. It's hard to see. Looks like a little lyric booklet that they threw in here. And that's it on the Ride the Lightning box set. That's empty now. You'll see as I show the Black Album and the Injustice for All that these box sets got a lot bigger and bulkier, as they should have, because Ride the Lightning was their second album. They didn't have a lot of recorded and saved material to throw in these box sets from way back then in their early days. But as they continued to progress as a band with, albums like Injustice for All and Master of Puppets and the Black Album, they had tons and tons of media and things that they could throw into these box sets and have for us fans to enjoy. Now, I do know that when they were creating these box sets, each one of these, whether it was Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All, or the Black Album, that they were sending messages out on their website to fans saying, hey, if you have anything from some of these earlier concerts and early shows that we may not have, please send your footage in, please send in your ticket stubs, pictures, whatever. We'd love to include things that we haven't seen in these box sets for our fans. So that there was the big surprise that I wanted to make on this video. That was the Ride the Lightning box set. Just super, super, super happy to have this in my collection. So, set that over there. Let's get into my favorite one of the three that I have. Like I said, Ride the Lightning is my favorite album, but this is my favorite of the box sets that I have. This is the Injustice for All box set, and you can see, this thing weighs at least 12 pounds, at least 12 or 13 pounds. You can see the sticker on the back. This is $12,599 out of $30,000. Lady Liberty on the back. Let's get into unboxing this one and show you folks what the difference was, in the material that they had. And this one, you get a Captains of Crunch All Access with a set list on the back. lanyard. So basically this is a replica of a lanyard that you would have had if you'd have been working with Metallica back in the day, or on tour with them to get all access. You get these amazing denim patches, which is Their Money Tips Our Scales Again denim patch, which is cool. The One denim patch, which I really like, the red on white. And Vertigo You Will Be denim patch. And the Hammer picture in Justice for All, which this is just an iconic puss head artwork. So you get those 4 denim patches in here. This thing is just crammed to the gills with goodies. And so is the Black Album one, and I believe the Master of Puppets one is as well. You get this lithograph of The Shortest Straw, Been Pulled for You, which I think was printed onto a t-shirt at one point. Now, I told you, you saw the small lyric book in the Ride the Lightning. Well, Lars changed it up. I think he thought that he needed to put a little bit more effort into some of these as he was going. So now, instead of that little lyric book, you get a lyric folder, and this is just original. These aren't original, obviously. They're reprints, but these are reprints from the original lyric sheets that James had wrote his lyrics on for And Justice for All. Just super cool. Comes in this poster. I mean, this folder, I should say. Oh, let me get this put up here. Just a nice touch. Nice touch on that. And you get some facsimile autographs there. There's the front of the folder. And some artwork. Some original artwork from James there on the back, and that's that. And look at the book. See the book sticker. But this is the And Justice for All book. There we have Newstead. But just full of interviews and chock full of interviews. Never seen before photographs. It's just an amazing, amazing book. Obviously, you're going to get, in each one of these, you're going to get a copy of And Justice for All on Blacken Recordings. It'd be nice if they'd have thrown some of them old lectures in there. Like a mystery box. You know how like sports cards and everything has mystery boxes now? Let's do a mystery box set where you open it up and there's some real autographs in there. Maybe an original Mega Force Kill 'Em All record or something. That'd be amazing. You have the picture disc here. This also comes with a picture disc. And it has one Seek and Destroy Live on there with the guys on the back. Let's look at this picture disc. I don't know if there's anything on the back of this or not. Let's take a look. I know it's a lot to look at, and I'm flying through it, but I don't want a 45-minute long video. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. There's the picture disc. I don't know if this is like the one, the European. I have the European and Vertigo copy of the single from One that has, what does this have? No. The one I have has Harvester of Sorrow, I think, Seek and Destroy, and One on it. But let's put this picture disc back in there the way it's supposed to be. Why it was in there backwards. But I won't listen to those picture discs anyway. They're just for looks. Picture discs sound horrible. If anybody knows anything about vinyl. But it's just a nice touch to have that picture disc. Just like in Ride the Lightning, we have, I mean, just look at the stuff you get in this box set. We have that. Cool. This is a cool, you get the digital copy of And Justice for All in here as well. And just a cool 4 LP live in Seattle in 1989 copy of that in here. Triple gatefold. Oh, thing's massive. Triple gatefold in here. Amazing live album. If anybody knows anything about this record, they know that this is an incredible live album. We have Blackened, From the Bell Tolls, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Harvester of Sorrow, The Four Horsemen, The Thing That Should Not Be. You have a bass solo, Master of Puppets, Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, and Justice for All, One, Creeping Death, guitar solo, Battery, Last Caress, Am I Evil, Whiplash, and Bread Fan. I mean, what an amazing concert that would have been for that. That's an amazing set list. Now let's get into the CDs. You get Injustice for All CD. And unlike the Ride the Lightning, Lars did put these in their own Lady Justice sleeves, which I think is a nice touch. And then you have the book, the lyric book, the original, reprint lyric book. So you get that. Live at the Troubadour. You get And Camcorders for All, One, and Live at Shoreline Amphitheater, which just has just a ton. If you can look, it just has a ton of stuff on here. The DVD live, so this is a DVD. You get the whole concert on DVD, Live at Shoreline Amphitheater, Mountain View, California, September 15th, 1989. And then you get the second DVD is And Camcorder for One, where they went to Barcelona, Leiden, San Francisco, San Antonio, Dallas, Philadelphia. Just a ton of footage, and that's what makes these box sets so cool. So cool. Riffs, jams, and demos. So you get that. This, like I said, this thing is loaded. Live at Hammerstein, Odin, plus radio edits. Let's see what was on this one. Sanitarium, Horseman, Sorrow, Eye of the Beholder, Master of Puppets, Damage Inc. 1, Seek and Destroy, and Justice for All, Creeping Death, Fade to Black, Battery, Encore Jam, which is cool, Last Caress, Am I Evil, and then the radio edits of Eye of the Beholder 1 and then Justice for All. Live at Long Beach, California, 1988. So you just get a ton of live stuff. Live at the Stone Ballroom, Justice on Wheels, Massa, Ito interviews, and rare raw live footage. So this is a DVD. An interviews CD. And rough mixes from the vault. Was that all of them? Yeah. So, I mean, oh, sorry, folks. Just packed chock full with an absolute blistering ton of stuff. I mean, each one of these, like, look, this is the DVD. This is the CD. I mean, each one of these just comes with some massive amount of stuff. So when you look at the price point, I think new, these were $250, something like that. It's really not that far-fetched. I mean, for what you're getting a live album. You're getting all that multimedia, DVDs, live, all that footage. These are serial numbered. They only made so many of them, which is something. You get a vinyl of Injustice for All, of course. You get the book, of course. You get the patches. I mean, the lyric book, the lithograph. I mean, just a ton of media. You know, it truly, truly is for the ultimate Metallica fan, and I think that's what they had in mind when they made these box sets. Now, I will say, I was hoping there was going to be a little more stuff inside the Ride the Lightning one, but I was hoping it's kind of going to be full like the Injustice for All and the Black Album one was. But I will say this. Let me tilt this up a little bit. I understand why. They didn't have as much media back then. And without further ado, let's get into probably my least favorite album of the original 5. But still, as a collectionist, got to have this box set. And this is just an absolute behemoth, another 12, 14 pounder. You can see the snake. This is the Black Album box set, 1991. There. And I like how each one of these also has, this is the Ride the Lightning one, has the date on the side there. So let's get into the Black Album. This is super cool. The box has the snake on the back, which I really think is a nice touch. This is copy 2639 out of 53,000. So by far they made more of these than they did any of the other ones. But let's get right into the Black Album box set. You get another, I'm not going to turn it around, but this is a digital copy of the Black Album. Some bubble tape. Obviously, you're going to get a copy of the Black Album with this. You're going to get, on vinyl, you're going to get Live at Wembley Stadium with Enter Sandman. This was Live at Wembley Stadium, April 1992, with Enter Sandman, Sabbath 2, and Nothing Else Matters. And this was recorded during the Freddie Mercury tribute that they had. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Guns N' Roses, a bunch of AC/DC, a bunch of cool bands did a tribute to Freddie Mercury when he passed away. And this album is from that tribute. You get the Don't Tread on Me Snake picture disc with Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters, Creeping Death, and a Sad But True demo. You get another lyric sheet with all four guys' facsimile autographs in here. It says good luck, now F off on there. So you get all the lyrics there for that. And then some, all the Enter Sandman lyrics are printed on the back. And you get some print on the back of that. Here's your insert sheet with everything. This is all the DVDs. I mean, just look at this. It's all the music you get inside of one of these box sets. Music, concerts, live concert footage you get in one of these. Got some reprints and some magazine covers here. We have the Kerrang! Reprint, Metallica, Enter Best Badman, The Pack, and Black Lead the Attack. Who else is on here? Pantera, Pearl Jam, Britney Fox, and Faith No More. Right here was featured in that. And from November 1991, we have Rip Magazine, Metallica, Super Hella Heavy Special Exclusive Double-Sided Poster. Man, who remembers the hard rock magazines? Man, that was the junk back in the day. When all our media came from magazines, man, you guys and girls remember that? That was awesome. You go pick up the new magazine, just flip through it, man, with all the colorful pictures and the craziness. This is that. Also in this magazine, we had Primus, LA Guns, Alice in Chains, the Four Horsemen, I guess, which was a band. Slaughter, Baton Rouge, which was a band. Junkyard, and Danzig, with a killer Guns N' Roses centerfold. And then this is another Rip. It's got a giant Lethal pull-out poster. Now, boy, I tell you, man, the way they worded it, Lethal. I mean, was that poster, if you pulled it out, could it choke you to death? Was it going to get paper cut to death? I don't know, but I bet it was awesome. And this is the wall-to-wall full-color pics of the planet's #1 band. And they were on top of the world in 1991. One of the coolest things out of all these box sets that they have in this particular Black Album box set is the Live at the Tushino Airfield in Moscow record. And I just love the silver on this. Just an amazing live album. Look at the people, man. What an amazing experience that must have been for Metallica. But you get this inside the Black Album box set, which is super cool. Stoked to have that. Have listened to it. I have listened to most of this live stuff out of these box sets. Obviously, you get the book. You know, talking about the Black Album with a really cool, and it starts off, let me see. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on. Right here. With the man himself, Jason Newsted, who has that full page, this full page, and this full page. So they really gave Jason Newsted his just desserts. He actually is the one that presented this first time when it came out on YouTube for Metallica, and they let him unbox this thing for the first time. And it's good that Jason Newsted, it's fitting that he's the first person in the book to talk about it. It's really good that the guys did him right by that, because Jason Newsted was a vital part, as much as Cliff Burton was a vital part of Metallica to get to where they were. And not take anything from Cliff Burton. Who knows what Metallica would have done if Cliff Burton would still be alive. I don't think they would have changed their sound as much. I really don't. I think if Cliff Burton was still alive and he was still in Metallica, they would sound a little bit different. I don't think we would have had Load and Reload. I really don't. I don't think we'd have had a Black Album. I think you'd have had continued melodies and things like that in their music. And I think now, like with albums like 72 Seasons and Hardwired to Self-Destruct, I think those albums they'd have a little bit more meat and potatoes in there. And shout out, comment below if you missed Cliff Burton. But getting off the track, Jason Newsted was just as much of a vital part through Metallica's ascension into stardom. They couldn't have done that without him, and I think the guys realize that, and he's just an absolute vital member of Metallica. And I don't think anybody would argue that. You know, Robert Trujillo is there now, but you could say that although he's great in his own right, I mean, he's, you know, he wasn't Burton and he wasn't Newsted. I'll tell you that. Rough mix. So here you get on the CDs, you get rough mixes and alternative radio edits. A year and a half in the life of Metallica. These are the outtakes. So if you had the box set A Year and a Half in the Life of Metallica, which was in the Eat, Poop, Binge, and Purge box set that they had, which I would love to get my hands on. Another copy of that. I've lost mine. But this is outtakes from that. It's a DVD. You get a lanyard. Live at Festival Park in Belgium, May of 1993. Just chock full of, is this a DVD? Disc 1. No, this is just live. Look at it. Look at the ton of tracks you get on this. And then everything in its own sleeve, which he didn't do in Ride the Lightning. The CDs are just thrown into these cardboard sleeves. But it's a double CD, obviously. And it's live at Festival Park in Belgium. You get a copy of the Black Album, of course. Try to put these back as we go. You can't stick another thing. You really can't stick another thing in here. You get a copy of the Black Album. Wherever I May Roam DVD, which has a bunch of live songs from different locations, which is cool. So, Enter Sandman, Death, Holier Than Now, Sorrow, Sanitarium, Sabbath, True Horseman, Oh Wolf and Man, live on DVD. For Him to Bell Tolls, The Unforgiven, Shortest Straw, Damage Incorporated, Through the Never, Fade to Black, Whiplash, live on DVD, Seek and Destroy, Motor Breath, Nothing Else Matters, Wherever I May Roam, Last Caress 1, Disposable Heroes, The Thing That Should Not Be, Battery, and So What. The cover is on here live, which is cool. You get Live at Arco Arena, which is a double CD. This is a DVD. Some stuff from The Day on the Green, 1991. Life in Copenhagen, Denmark, bonus crap DVD. Riffs and Demos with the boys here. Riffs and Demos. Live in Mannheim, Germany, which is CD. rest of these out. I mean, it's just chock full. Pre-production rehearsals, CD, the interviews, and you get a live concert video live at Frankenhell, Nuremberg, Germany. Live DVD. And you get, instead of patches, they give you 4 lanyards. So you get the All Access Metallica Guns N' Roses All Access Pass, which is cool. Metallica Nowhere Else to Roam All Access Pass, your face here. Metallica Wherever I May Roam All Access Pass. And Band Personnel Summer 1991. The guy's got AC/DC shade in the back. I said, I wonder if this is what you had to have for the Moscow. And guitar picks, which was a nice touch. And that's it, folks. I mean, let me put this stuff back in here before we close up the video. So, and you can clearly see that I am a true Metallica fan. And we had 100 subscribers. And I had the Black Album box set. And I had the And Just For All box set. But I did not have the Ride the Lightning. And I wanted to bring that to you folks in this video so you guys could see that. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sure somebody's already done one on YouTube. But you know what? Who cares? I haven't done one. And I don't know if somebody's done all 3 of these on YouTube. But let me get this stuff back in here real quick. And put that in there. So, and this one also, as opposed to the other 2, has a magnetic closer. So there you have it. The Black Album box set. The And Justice For All box set. And now in our collection we have the Ride the Lightning box set. We need Kill 'Em All, Master of Puppets. And we'll have all 5 of the original box sets. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys have watched till this far in the video, I really appreciate it, you guys and girls. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We have more and more music videos to come. We're buying vinyl all the time. Wishbone Ash. I brought some new Wishbone Ash albums in the last video. It's quickly becoming one of my new favorite prog rock bands. I don't even like prog rock that much, but I like Wishbone Ash a lot. But yeah, man, thanks for watching. Let's get to 1,000. I know we can. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. Enjoy your New Year's. We'll see ya on the next one.